Welcome back in, Stormgaters. I'm Algorithmore. This is another Stormgate match. This one is featuring my buddy, Dutchy. Oh, missed him. In the Blue Celestial, he has, sadly and unfortunately, switched the bad faction. I mean, the Celestial faction. And his opponent, representing the Infernal faction, the one true good faction, this is NightEnD. NightEnD, who, if you don't know, is a long-time RTS player. Has played professionally in a couple of games, I believe. First played in Warcraft 3 and then played StarCraft 2 a bit as well. Now plays Stormgate. Good to see you, NightEnD. You can catch his stream. Both of these players are streamers. You can catch them on Twitch. And then you can see more of their play. In the early Stormgate days, I did watch both these players because they were both Infernal players and I wanted to learn from them. And then Dutchy turned his coach into a Celestial. And that's fine. That's fine. I've given him enough guff already for that in this cast. I think it is very worthy for everyone to play as many factions as you can. I think if you play all the factions, then you learn all the matchups even better from both sides. You learn how you lose as one faction, and then that helps you better play as the other faction. Now, so far, NightEnD is on one base. There we go, second base up, where we do have a second array here. And NightEnD sent his forces across the map, and Dutchy has a couple Argents to meet him, and NightEnD just turns around and goes back. Maybe just trying to get a little map presence and keep the Argents away from his base, which sometimes the Argents come right across, and are in your Therium line. Speaking of Therium, we got an extra shrine going down next to the Therium there. We are saturated at the main, only one on Therium. So it's gonna saturate the Luminite first, it looks like, for NightEnD. And we've got a little wall with a strike node here, not strike node yet. It's on the way to being a strike node. Upgrading here with this little mini wall. Well, it looks like a morph core going out here for Dutchy as well. It's up to about 5 Argents.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
That's our first Stormgate hitting the map on schedule there. Nothing fancy going on here. We got the little wall, but no tech buildings yet, just Argents coming out. And
a Stormgate has appeared.
Positioned to take the Stormgate. And looks like he will get a... okay. Just as I say that, Dutchy comes in, tries to poke at some of the brutes, but the Stormgate will be captured by NightEnD. And what's he going to pop out? A Faerun, which is one of the more popular tier 1 choices. She gives you healing, which of course helps you heal up from whatever encounter you may have had around the Stormgate, and allows you the opportunity to do an early push here. Now I think the SimCity here is clutch. Oh wow, the FG goes down real fast just because it was placed forward and the strike node automatically targeted it. Ooh, Faerun here gets sniped. Okay, Dutchy jumps forward. He is going to lose a number of Argents for that, but that's probably worth it. The Faerun really packs a lot of punch in this type of push. Able to keep brutes alive a lot faster. And maybe that was it there. Turning away NightEnD by sniping the Faerun. Now NightEnD now trying to go around the other side. But look at this. This is a fairly good SimCity on the other side as well. This is not quite a strike node yet. But NightEnD has chosen to retreat from this push after losing the Stormgate unit. Pardon me. After losing that unit, I think NightEnD decides, hey, this is just a normal push into a defensive Celestial. Maybe I should go soak up some of the healing juices at the Wellspring. Wonder if these radius needs to be a little bit bigger. Maybe. Maybe it needs to have some kind of like diminishing returns. So it's like full strength till here, and then but out here your units still get a little bit of boosted healing or something like that. Because I notice a lot of armies that are sort of half standing in it, and it's such a big model that it's not like you can just click around it and then have your whole army stand within this circle. There's a big model there that's blocking a lot of the units. Looks like Dutchy sent out a single Argent to go pick off these effigies. And has added Kree and roll out. Guardian X is up. We know the rollout's out. Have we got our portal capacitors, or what are they called now? Long shot? Oh, no, what it... Oh. There's no more of those. My bad. Oh, it's Heaven Step now, of course. That's what you get now. And then it's the long shot module. Okay. Long shot is still the old tier 3 version.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
And I heard Bayo mentioning this as well. In a recent cast, probably in the Ariel tournament, which is the Celestials seem to be prioritizing rollout over Heaven Step, and he wondered why. And
a Stormgate has appeared.
I think it's also an interesting question. Although the Kree getting their rollout is certainly a benefit. It's almost a necessity. Oh, very nice flank here with the Kree. Speaking of the Kree, obviously on a second control group. And look at the benefit of just having them on another control group like that, able to flank around. The whole point of that was to get on top of the Gaunts, and the Gaunts are gone. There are no longer any Gaunts. And NightEnD is now on the defensive position. More Gaunts showing up from the reinforcements. One Hellborn there as well. Stormgate still up for contesting. NightEnD trying to get in there. More Kree coming in around for another little flank here on the Hellborn. And then, well, a lot of them are going to explode there, but some of them taking out the Gaunts here. And the Argents now stepping forward and able to, not Heaven Step, just regular normal step. Stepping with your feet forward. But then stepping with their feet back because they realize, wait, we're overstepped here. Need more Kree. More Kree do show up, and we're doing a little back and forth. That Stormgate's still going. It's still there. It's still got a few seconds left. And it is in Dutchy's favor for the moment. NightEnD comes back to try and push him off it. I think battling the army is the right choice here. You can win the whole game, or you can win the Stormgate. Which one do you want to do? And Dutchy's going to go back and say, might as well try and get the Stormgate. And no, he decides no. Yeah, again, same thing, I think. If NightEnd's going to come and bring his units up here, you might as well just get on top of them and try and take them. Oh well, if you lose the Stormgate, you're currently in the base killing Hellborn. Down goes a Shroudstone. There's the Heaven Step. Little Heaven Step at the last minute just to show him you got the tech. And saying, why don't you... Well, that's a really nice Bangladon stomp there. We've got a lot of Argents here. More reinforcement Argents showing up, running on the other side. And on top of the Imps now. This doesn't look like it's something NightEnD can come back from. Oh, he got a Dragon. When you got the Dragon out, you do want to hopefully get... But no, it goes down. And so Argents in... right on top of the reinforcements here mean that it's going to be hard for NightEnD to stop this force. I think this base is about to go down. Or Gaunts pop out, but they're only popping out 2 at a time, 4 at a time, which means it's going to be no fighting against this larger force. Nonetheless, NightEnD is staying in here.
Dimensional rift detected. A Stormgate will activate soon.
I mean, he does still technically have fighting units on the map, but every time he trails in some of his units, the same number of units are coming in from Dutchy to just reinforce this larger ball. That's why RTSs, of course, are
A
snowballing.
Stormgate has appeared.
There's not much you can do when you're down this much supply and they're in your base. Here comes a Megalodon that gets focus fired down. The trades here are just not efficient, but we get a well played from NightEnD, and what a good game.